It's Monday and another awesome week of That Gay Bunch. Okay, so you guys finally got me in the closet. But see, the problem, my closet, I can't get in my closet. My closet's like up against a wall. You've probably seen it in other videos, and I think it's a built-in, but it never got the doors on it. So I'm in my wardrobe. I'm in my wardrobe. It's all good. First came off the ranks is Dan. And your idea for pride trees was awesome. I think out of all the ideas for that question, pride trees was definitely the best. That was the best idea. I thought that was really cool. The Dan's question was about the age that we got our license, or when we intend to get our license. I got what we call here in Australia L plates, which is learner plates. I think your equivalent in the States is a permit. I'm only going off the movie, the Clueless movie for that, you know, where she's got her permit, her learner's permit, I don't know. And I've had them for like 6 or 7 years, and you're not supposed to drive around unless you're like a fully licensed driver in the car with you. But I mean, for the last couple of years I've just been driving around. I'll graduate to like my full license one day, I'm sure. I got my L's when I was like 21 or something, I think, but having said that, I drove around before that anyway. My folks bought me a car when I was like 16, but I never got around to getting my license, and then we moved town, so I think we sold it and left it there, and I just never really got around to it. But I was 16 officially when I got the car, so is that what you mean? When I got my license I was like 20 or 21, I think. Yeah. Rodian I love that challenge. That was a really cool idea. I didn't, like Caleb, I didn't quite get it 100% either about what to do, but I noticed he said something nice. And Caleb, oh that's right. Caleb, thank you. Yes, more kisses for Caleb. 2 weeks in a row. Wasn't that sweet, guys? And I'm glad that the war between Dan and Caleb, it's over. It's over. Because they love each other. They're in love. Shh. Don't tell them that I told you. Now, I want to say something nice about Rodian, because I really appreciate how Rodian, I don't know what he'd be like in real life, but insert word here, what am I after? My interpretation, I guess. Well, my view of Rodian is he'd be very straight down the line and straight to the point, and that's the best quality that anyone can have. That's something you really respect and I admire, because there's no like tiptoeing around or walking on eggshells or whatnot. You just, you know where you stand, and that's a very positive quality to have, and I like to think I have that same quality as well. I hope I do anyway. Caleb, like I said, you've got me in the wardrobe. I'd just like to say, having a look in your wardrobe, I noticed that there was an abundance of green in there. Like when you showed us the green, all I saw was green. And look, guys, I'm feeling left out with these high fives and whatnot. So, hang on. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. If anyone ever sees this is my underwear. Yeah. You've seen them now. I'm not going to parade around with them on, unlike some other gay bunches that, you know, showed us their underwear while they were wearing them. I won't name names. Sam. Yay! Welcome back, Sam. I'm so glad you're back. Kisses for Sam as well. I'd like to thank Andrew as well for filling in and hanging out with us and whatnot, and putting up with us. And I hope we'll catch Andrew again soon. So yeah, thank you, Andrew. Now, Sam just simply said we had to include some grooming, and it's a bit weird not being in front of a mirror, and I thought I'd shave while I'm talking to you, but then again it might be... Is that really loud? I don't know. And then what the next tricky bit was, Sam was brushing his hair and he's all like, I've already done this, you just can't do this. And I'm like, oh, so by the time, like, you know, Dan and Caleb and Rodian, by the time it gets around to Caleb, there's what else are you gonna groom? I don't know. Anyway, I'll just have a look at this little camera here. I'm overdue for a shave anyway. Can you even hear me? Yeah, I mean, you get the picture, right? Now, our viewer question this week comes from Alone Like the Rest. Alone Like the Rest. And Alone Like the Rest asks, what type of artistic expression are you interested in and why? Like, for example, poetry or painting or whatnot. And mine might be a bit lame, and mine might be off the point a little bit, but I can revert back. I'm really interested in like architecture and old buildings, and I think that's an art form within itself. Like, you can look at buildings from different cultures and around the world, and from different time periods. Like, you can go back to buildings like from ancient Greece and whatnot, or London, or like New York, or whatever, and you can kind of, you get an idea of the time and what was going through people's minds and whatnot. And architecture, like different buildings and different styles, is so evolved over the generations, the centuries, however far depth you want to go into it. And I think that's really interesting, and whenever I go to a new place or something, that's one of the first things I observe is the architecture and what sort of influenced the place, and what sort of buildings they have there, and is it climate related. It was really interesting to see last week when Dan asked about our jam that we put to our song. So I had a curious question. Well, this is something you get to know someone a little bit more by knowing this as well. Who's your favourite band or like singer or whatnot? I think you'll see in other videos, and I'm not gonna, it's right there, but I'm not going to show you. I thought you can do your research. I've got like a massive poster of my favourite all-time band on my wall. So if anyone can like answer that, I'll brownie points for you. High five. Brownie points for anyone that can guess my favourite band, and there'll be hints in my previous videos, so yeah. But that's my question this week. Who's your favourite band or singer, and what songs and whatnot, and why? Have you ever seen them live, or you've got all their CDs, or let me know. Talk to me about them. Speak to me, Dan. Speak to me. Oh, and I also have to point out, the Veronicas. Actually, I think I already commented on Dan's video. The Veronicas are from Brisbane. They're from here. They grew up and like went to school like 20 minutes from here. So when I saw the Veronicas and you had that Untouched song, I was just like, oh! So I don't even know if you know they're Australian. No, I'm kidding. Alright, have an awesome week, guys, and I'll see you all next Monday.